Deadpool 2 saw Fox's second most popular mutant return for a movie with a bigger budget, bigger cast, and bigger story, all helmed by one half of John Wick director duo David Leitch, who injects his own dynamic and flashy action we saw in John Wick and Atomic Blonde into the Merc with a Mouth sequel. Deadpool 2's story centers really around friendship and family, with Ryan Reynolds' titular Wade Wilson looking to start a family with Morena Baccan's Vanessa. This takes a hit as Vanessa is killed by a criminal Wade left alive from a previous job in the opening moments of the film, and because of it, Wade looks to try and kill himself since he is nothing without Vanessa. Of course, when this doesn't work thanks to his powers, he decides to take Colossus up on his offer and join the X-Men and try and find some semblance of a family and friends with them, leading Wade to meet Julian Dennison's character of Fire Fist, a hot-headed young mutant who is being abused and mistreated by Eddie Marsan's totally not Reverend William Stryker. This brings about Josh Brolin's Cable, a soldier from the future who comes back in time to kill Fire Fist since he becomes a villain in the future he is from and kills Cable's family. Wade realizes saving the kid will also save himself, meaning it's up to him to protect the boy from the time-traveling assassin. The film is surprisingly full of a lot of heart, more than I actually thought would be in this film, especially a film about Deadpool. The one worry I had going into this movie and when it was announced was that they'd basically make the first movie again but with a bigger budget. I'm happy to say they didn't. In ways they did, but in the ways that count they didn't. Yes, they have upped the ante in terms of the action, but they also added some depth to the characters, giving the quote-unquote villain of the film some relatability. The humour in the film is on point as well. Every joke landed with me and nothing was off limits to Wade or any of his friends. From the MCU to the DCEU to baby dicks to pedophiles, everything was on board for this film. This was something else I thought might be a bit grating or a bit too try-hard with this sequel, but the jokes are great and the film constantly makes fun of itself, its premise, and again, the Fox X-Men universe. Reynolds again is Wade Wilson. There is no doubt that this guy was born to play the character, and I'm glad to see that he has been afforded that ability to play the character for now 2 movies and maybe a possible third. The debut of X-Force is also featured in the film, as is the death of X-Force, as all the members save for Domino die horrible deaths, which are pretty funny actually. Probably the most surprising appearance was Juggernaut, who acts as sort of a third act, second tier villain for the team, but mainly more Colossus, as those two have a really cool fight between each other, and he acts as a friend to Fire Fist as well. He actually looks a lot like the Juggernaut from the comics, and even references Xavier as his stepbrother, which is really cool. There are a couple of more surprises as well, like the current movie lineup of X-Men showing up for a second for a particularly funny joke about the X-Mansion always being empty and the film not having the budget enough to hire more mutants. Deadpool 2 was a very funny, action-packed and surprisingly heartfelt film that did more for the X-Men franchise than the X-Men films before it have done so far. With a Fox-Disney merger on the horizon, I'm interested to see what will become of Wade Wilson and his friends, since their adventures are what movie theaters are made for. I'm going to give Deadpool 2 a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.